Yes, I am not the talent. I was asked, and I'm honored to introduce the talent, Jim Bauer, who has played improvs as far away as Houston, Texas, people. He sat in my classroom 4 years ago, and I couldn't get anything done because everybody was laughing. Jim Bauer, ladies and gentlemen, come on out and start us off today. I just want you to know, you're going to say, I was there when. And you saw Jimmy Bauer, ladies and gentlemen.
McDonough, epic intro right there. Everybody give Mr. McDonough a round of applause. The hypnotist was here last night. Anybody go to the hypnotist? Yeah? Anybody get hypnotized? Anybody get hypnotized? Yeah? I never did. I was always afraid to get hypnotized. I always thought I'd get it done and it would be the same night where the guy decided like that particular career wasn't for him anymore and he just quit like mid-act and I was stuck like a monkey for the rest of my life or something. You know? I mean, it'd be cool for the first couple days, but I just thought as graduation got closer, I just didn't know how well my parents would handle it. You know, everybody's walking up to the ramp, getting their diploma. I get up there, they're like, will somebody get this kid a banana? Anybody going away to school in the fall next year? Any seniors in here? Yeah? Congratulations. Yeah, I never went to a four-year university though. It's not that I couldn't afford it or anything. I was just afraid of doing random roommate because these days like 65-year-olds go back to school and I just didn't want to take that chance, to be honest. I thought it'd be more of like an inconvenience to explain to my other friends like, yeah, this is my roommate Theodore, he fought in World War II, he's cool, just don't make any sudden movements or anything. No, I'm just kidding. I do have straight A's in college though, because I bought the teacher's edition books and they have all the answers in them. It's great, you know, when I was told I'm responsible for buying my own books, I'm like, if I'm paying for them, I'm getting the best of the best here. I'm in community college right now and it's cheap, the classes are easy, but it's pretty hard to meet people with similarities and I think that's because I don't have any felonies. Seriously, I think I'm the only person on campus that like hasn't committed a crime. So I've been thinking about committing one, but I don't want to do hard time or anything, you know, just enough to give me a little bit of street cred. So I've been thinking about loitering, just becoming like a chronic loiterer, literally not doing a thing and winding up behind bars. Like, I can't even believe that's actually a crime. Can you imagine walking into jail, like, hey, what are you in for? I robbed a bank. You? I stood outside CVS for too long. No, I watched a couple shows on jail recently, though, and I'll be honest, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, think about it. Free food, free rent. You could technically say you live in a gated community. I mean, I'm not saying it's something I'm striving for, but it's definitely a pretty good plan B. The weather's getting a lot nicer, so I've been seeing a lot more people riding motorbikes. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with people who ride motorbikes. I just have a problem with the people that bring their helmet into the store to, like, let you know that they rode a bike. Like, I get it, good for you, but last time I walked into a store holding my steering wheel, like, yeah, I just drove my car here, bro. It's outside if you want to check it out. I'm telling you, warm weather makes people do weird things. Like yard sales, you gotta have some nerve to have a yard sale. You were literally telling someone to buy your trash. Like, someone was spring cleaning. They were like, I definitely don't need this anymore. We're walking on the way to the trash can. They're like, I could probably get $1 off it. Like, that's messed up. Anybody else's parents just terrible with electronics? Yeah. Like, it's seriously gone to the point where my mom hears like any phone go off and she thinks it's her. She's like, oh, is that my phone? I'm like, no! Since when has the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song ever been your ringtone? It's ridiculous. I work at a grocery store and you work at a grocery store too. Yeah, grocery store pride, buddy. It better not be Market Basket. Yeah, but one thing I'll never understand about grocery stores is why they sell DVDs. Like, who has ever had a DVD on their grocery store shopping list? I have never once seen someone get to the checkout and be like, all right, I got eggs, bread, milk. Oh, I forgot to get the Shawshank Redemption. Can I leave this stuff here for a sec? I'll be right back. I watched a couple documentaries on the moon landing recently, and that was pretty interesting. And, you know, the one thing I realized about all these documentaries is they never explained about the most intense game of rock, paper, scissors that's ever taken place to determine who got to step on the moon first. Seriously, like nobody knows who the second guy was. Especially after Neil's epic speech when he was like, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. If I was the second guy, I would have had a backup speech prepared. I would have been like, one small mistake for Neil, one giant spaceship to myself on the ride home because I'm leaving you here. Seriously, if I was on the space mission, I would have made it so fair. I would have been like, listen, buddy, we've all been on this spaceship for like 8 days now. We're all going to the same place, so we're all jumping on 3. You got that, Neil? We are all jumping on 3. And then I would have jumped on 2. All right, I'm out of here. McDonough, thanks again.